Hello, so today, as requested by this lovely person on screen, I will be showing you how to make a wolf tail. So, I'll put the things that you need on screen right now. As you can see, you need all these things: scissors, hot glue, foam, fur, marker, and towel to catch the fur and foam. Please have an adult near when you're using hot glue if you do not know how to use it or are underage, for safety reasons. But here I am just marking out where I want the tail to be, like how big I want it, and what the size and like shape is. Alright, I actually backed away from the microphone, so yay. Anyways, so here you're seeing me mark out where I want it, as I said before. I had a few confusions on the shape because I didn't want it to be exactly the same as my other wolf tail that I'm actually selling. But it is close. It's bigger though, so yeah. And it's different shape, kind of. I don't really know how to make wolf tails, although I like wolves and everything. I should know, but I'm not sure. But as you saw, my cat bumped over my light, so I just had to fix that real fast. And she was actually like laying around by the table and everything when I was making this tail. And she was there for like the first few minutes and everything, like maybe a half hour or so, I'm not sure. But then my mom's girlfriend came out and everything, and then I had to watch the dogs, so she ran off. But dogs didn't do nothing wrong. They just get attacked by the dogs, and we're trying to teach the dogs not to do that. Anyways, I'm babbling. So I'm still marking it out, and I'm cutting the top of it because I like to cut out the little line and then start cutting downwards so I don't have to cut open the foam and everything. I just think it's less wasteful like that. I'm not sure why. I don't know how I got that, but as you see, I'm doing that technique just because. Yeah, my cat was watching me. I was petting her whenever she came over. And yeah, she also likes foam. Like, I had it on my leg when I was cutting, and she kept like watching underneath because I think she likes laying under the foam. But here I'm just showing you how like it wiggles and everything. It's a weird word, wiggles. But yeah, I think it's pretty nice. It's really big, like really, really big. I have it next to me. I like lay with it. Tails are always nice to lay with. Why do I laugh like that? Anyways. Okay, so here I'm bulking it out. And so I'm making a shape of how I want it to be so I can lay it on top of the tail. Yeah, as I'm showing you with my hands. I'm gonna lay it on top of the tail and get it all situated so I can glue it down and everything. And it's not just a flat sheet of foam. Because, no one just likes a flat tail. I think that's what happened with my other one. It's really flat, but I didn't have enough foam to finish it, so I had to have it flat. But this one's a lot more bulked out, so it actually looks like a tail. So here I'm just cutting out the pieces, and they kind of look like bananas now that I look at it. I've edited this video before I started recording, and I'm very bad at recording because I don't have like a proper mic or a proper place to record. I'm just recording on my phone, so sorry. Oh yeah, cutting out this foam really hurt my hands, like cramps and everything. So I kept like shaking out my hands, stretching my hands, everything. And geez, my back hurt during this. Not even gonna lie. So here, just cutting it out, cutting them apart so I can actually glue it to the tail. And yeah. Okay, so here I am situating the tail piece of where I want it to be, figuring out how I want it to be, and like deciding where I want to cut it down, glue it, and everything. which I think I turned out to be a good spot for it. So right now I'm just gluing it down. You can glue it down any way you want, really. I mean, a lot of people don't actually use hot glue, but I do first because like it's really strong and it works well with foam and everything. Except for it soaks up into the foam, so make sure to use a lot of hot glue. And I'm pressing it down to make sure it doesn't move and doesn't move out of place because it likes to come unhooked. Like it happened a few times with that piece, but you know. And this one was a little too short, so I had to add 2 pieces actually. I had to add that extra one on top as you see, and I had to add another one because as you see there's a little too short for the other one, and I didn't want it to be too wonky. Wonky. It's weird. But I was watching TV while waiting, so I kind of moved it over because this took a minute. I sped up a video because it took a minute. But yeah. I don't like popping my lips. It's fun sound. It's weird. I'm childish. Anyways, enough babbling for me. I'm gonna keep actually doing the video. This took hours to make BTW, so if you don't have a lot of time, then I probably shouldn't be saying this in the middle of the video, but yeah. We're actually close to the end of the video, but it took a few hours to make, because I didn't want to, like, have a super long video and everything. And my mom has this weird timer on my phone, which means I only have 5 hours on a week, or weekend, 3 hours on a weekday, so I couldn't record that much because the recording takes up time on my phone. But it's worth it because you guys get to learn how to make a tail from me. Yay! I am very tired. It's about 5 o'clock now, and I started at 10 o'clock in the morning. So yeah. But I also did have to wait for more hot glue because I ran out of hot glue. So it's not all day that I was making this, it was just a few hours. Playing with hot glue then. So right now I'm just trimming it down. As you can see, I've probably been talking over it. But, I did this technique where I did it from the side and did these little slants. As you can see over there, there's little marks. But you want to do, like, really small cuts. So I have, like, pieces everywhere, but there's small cuts so you can round it out easy. And it looks less, like, blocky. It's a lot better for tails and a lot better to have. Alright, now I'm marking out the fur. This isn't really the best way to mark out the fur for it. Usually people like wrap it in tape and stuff like that to mark it out. But I usually just do this because it's easy and it's fast, but it's not really the best way because I did have to move around the fur, cut off large pieces because I don't do it correctly. But you know, it worked out. My tail looks alright at the end, and I really like it. It's better than I thought it would be. So yeah, I'm just gluing the fur to the tail now. I like to start at the tip of the tail, not the, like, pointed part, but the one that sits on your waist, because then it just holds it there. And it just cut to the end of that. Wow, I should have recorded that more. It's a tutorial, I need to record that more. But yeah, I did that whole side. I glued onto the edges and stuff, so it wasn't just like puffy in there. It's like all glued down in the middle and everything. So like it's all glued down, and it's not just like puffy in there. Because you don't want the fur to move around too much, because it either just looks bad or it's not that cool. It's like not that comfortable or anything. I don't know what I'm saying at this point, but I hope you get what I mean. So yeah, I'm just showing you how I glue it. I'm just gluing it down, see where I'm gluing on the edges and everything, making sure it gets all into the creases, and making sure the whole fur is just glued down. And then I hold it there for a second to make sure it's all attached and it will not go anywhere. And you are able to just keep gluing it even after you're done with the tail, because most people need to make sure it's all good, because it does come off. But yeah, we're close to the end of the video, but there's just a little bit more left. So I showed you the end result, as you can see there. Yeah, my face, I swear. You didn't get much of my face, that's fine. But I'm gluing this little white strips onto the tail because I thought it would look cool, and it actually does. And I just trimmed down the fur of where I want the white pieces to be, because if I don't, it won't stick as well. And there you have it. The tail is mostly done. I just have to cut where I want the belt to be, and it will be all ready for me to wear. And I'll be showing you where I cut it, the belt. You can do it like slanted or upright, but yeah. Oh, I guess I didn't show you, sorry. But yeah, there it is. It moves really well. It's kind of heavy, but not too heavy. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I wasn't too annoying, and hope you have a good night.